will end up on the cutting room floor.
Okay, so, good. It's your show.
It's my show. This is the Matt and Mo show. I mean, I don't have money. We do this together.
What are you doing in my car right now?
Well, that's a legit question, you know? I mean, teachers don't get paid a lot of attention outside of their teaching lives, you know? When you tell someone you're a teacher, and then they're like, oh, yeah, that's nice, you know? So, if I had recordings of all the celebrities that have been in this car, I can have my own YouTube channel. Oh, yeah. But I want to do that because I am a modest kind of person. So anyway, we are coming, we just went back to the Canon Future Authors Workshop.
Yes.
And we wanted to see how some of the kids were doing and follow up and read their stories. So, Mo?
I was so impressed. Like, that's like, you'll see the YouTube before this that we're going to post. And I was just so impressed with those kids. Like, I was just so blown away that I actually thought about their writing when I got home. And I was like, man, like, every experience that I have, I feel is such a blessing that I'm like, man, like, I don't just go do something and just, like, leave and become detached from it, which is a positive and a negative, because sometimes I leave and I hold some hurt, you know, of other people's. They say that's called being an empath. But, you know, I wanted to go back because I really was curious to see, like, how these stories ended up, because they had questions. I know they had to make some adjustments. And I went back and I got to read specifically 3. I got to connect with 3 of the kids that I really felt left an impact on me. I got to connect with them today. And then there was another girl who I got to connect with that I didn't connect with last time, but she was sitting next to one of the other girls that I connected with. And now I connected with her. And now I'm like, man, like, what a heart this little girl had. This girl, 11 years old, wrote a story about bullying. And it was so, like, real that I was bullied when I was in 5th grade, so I shared with her my story because it triggered some memories for me. And then I asked her, I said, have you been bullied? And she goes, yes. And I was like, man, of course you were, because to write something like that, you had to have experienced something at a deep level, you know, or
Absolutely.
seen, or maybe, you know, but it was so the story was about this young boy who kind of like has no friends, and then she befriends him, and then she finds out that her other friends were the ones that were bullying him, and that they really weren't her friends, because she didn't want friends that would do something like that to somebody.
Exactly.
Is that not, like, what a heart?
I know, and she was writing, and especially for someone her age, 11. I don't know if she was in middle school or...
11.
Oh, so she was...
11. I'm like,
yeah.
Man. And you know what I said to her? I said, you have such a beautiful heart. Don't ever change that. You took something that happened to you by being bullied, and you turned it into a story to help somebody else. I never bullied anybody after I was bullied. I mean, I don't know if I would have, but I definitely did, because I was bullied, and I know what it feels like, and I would never let anybody feel like that. But I told her, I said, don't change who you are. I said, the world will try to harden you, but don't let it. Continue being you. And I said, my heart is what brought me back here today, to see you guys.
Exactly.
So don't change that about you.
And the problem with kids and bullying these days is they don't have anyone to talk to, and they don't feel that they can open up, and then they hold it inside, and they just get, angrier and angrier.
Or they end up bullying other people, or they start to self-inflict pain on themselves. And I would just, again, blown away. And then I specifically came back to this other young girl because I wanted to talk to her about she had a question. So when I was leaving last time, she came up to me, and I had no time to stay and talk to her. I am so glad, Matt, that I came back.
That's why we came back.
I'm so glad. I'm glad. Yeah, I told her that. I said, I came back for you. No pressure. I said, but I came back because I don't know if you want to still share with me what you want to share with me. Sometimes people step away and they're like, oh, you know. But I specifically said I came back for you because I didn't want to leave you hanging.
Right.
And then she asked me her question, and
well, as soon as you walked into the room, they all, they were like silently clapping. They were giving you the golf clap.
Yeah, like I was welcome. And I had to sneak out. We snuck out just now, just because I also recognize that it's another speaker's time.
Right.
And I want them to get, and she's got an amazing, she's an author, and she's got some great books. One of them I actually heard of. Right,
Stacey Ramey, shout out to her, young adult author.
Yes, her, The Sister Act, I heard about that. So I haven't read it, but I heard about it. So, yeah, that was cool. So then, we snuck out, but I got it back. I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful to you for
I'm a middle school teacher.
That's
I
right,
live
you
in a
already know.
world of crazy.
I know, that's
I'm
true.
used to it.
Yeah, but it was.
And you can't. Let me tell you. You can't hold a candle to some of some students that I've seen in terms of craziness.
Well, maybe. Yeah. Well, trust me. If you would have known me back then, I think those just know the crazy ones are usually. Well, hopefully the ones that are crazy use their crazy to something positive, like I did.
Yes,
But,
absolutely.
But yeah, but you don't give up on the kids, and you know the importance because we talked about it a little bit driving over there. Look at how I turned out considering the things I've been through. I could have easily went in a very different direction, but I didn't, and that's why I do what I do too.
You didn't? Well, and you had good people around you, and
Thank God. Not always, but I did.
But you found them. You went out
Well,
and you
I knew
sought
who was,
those
I
people out.
listened.
And,
I mean, at the end of the day, I kind of listened to who was good. You know what I mean? Like I knew, but I also let the not so good ones or the also toxic ones kind of like affect my mind a little bit. But
right. But then you got rid of them, and you were young enough that some people don't get rid of them. Then they're adults and they have bad people in their lives.
Yeah, but they don't know. It's hard. I feel like there's a genuine good in everybody, and I get this kind of like pullback about this. But I feel like everybody genuinely has good because I mean, again, I'm a Christian, so I believe that God created you in His image. But I believe that people, they are tempted by the enemy, and they are allowed that to kind of take over. There's temptation, there's all those things, and they let that consume them. And I was there too. I was tempted by the enemy, and I gave in plenty of times. Still sometimes do. But thank God for Jesus Christ, because He died for us. And it's like, man, thank God for Him, or we'd be screwed. But it's like because then there's still people like us. You know what I mean?
Right.
That know. We're like, no, we believe that these kids or these people, they're not just bad people. I pray for them, and that's what I do whenever I run into something like that or somebody like that. I pray for them.
Exactly. And even your friends that don't believe in Jesus, they're okay.
Yeah, that's
too.
okay. Of course. Yeah. But that's why I tell them. I'm just like, I pray for you. Don't worry about it. If you can't pray for yourself, I'll pray for you.
You got our backs.
That's right.
All right.
I got your backs.
Excellent. I'm glad that we did this.
Me too.
I mean, this is my summer vacation, but
Yes.
I mean, this was I think a valuable experience.
Like I said to you
for
before,
everyone.
summer vacation. What's that? I don't have summer vacations.
I don't think I'm gonna have much of one now either.
You're gonna have fun, please. It'll be fun.
Okay.
That's it.
That is a wrap. Thanks for watching.